Hey people, um, I know this is another video that doesn't casually meet up with my gaming standards of me posting casual, maybe sometimes funny gaming videos. Um, this has came across my mind to make this video, and more like this for a good minute now. I'm not doing this for clout. I'm not doing this for views. I am doing this for the goodness of my heart and for people. For the people. Everything I do on this channel is for the people. From watching my funny content to hearing me rage, and even just anything. Well, might as well get into the video. I'm here to talk about suicide. I know it's a sensitive topic. I know it's hard to even come out a bit of it. As y'all can see, it's hard for me to even talk about it. I'm doing this one solely for people who need and want to hear this. Mind you, I've never done one like this before. I helped a good bit of people during their depressive episodes and suicide when they wanted to commit. So, I'll keep it straight. Suicide is a choice that some people decide to take when they want to take their lives. They use it and they think of it as the last option they have. It's a permanent choice that leaves an impact on friends, family members, everyone alike, their community, their school. If you are dealing with suicide or feel like you are, I recommend going to a counselor, a therapist, heck, even your mom, your dad, your friends, siblings, anyone you trust, and just talk your feelings out. And this is coming from a boy. And then in this day and age, if you're a boy, you can't cry. You're not supposed to cry, or it's what most people think. And if you're a male, you need to make a good amount of money for his life. So that's one thing that, well, I guess the tiny few what men have to deal with. What leads young men to not share their personal feelings or how they feel about a certain topic. But girls have it the same too. They have to deal with getting raped for the males. They have to deal with getting touched on, everything else. Everyone has a piece of trauma in their life from, well, just about anything. It don't even gotta be that bad, but it'll hurt them. I don't blame them. Some things hurt worse than others. Some have experienced death so much it doesn't hurt. Some have only experienced it once and don't want to feel it again. Like the loss of death, anyways. But as I'm talking about that, suicide is not a joke. and I know a good bit of people who make fun of it. Suicide is a permanent option to a situation that could be solved in less than just one thought. Well, sometimes one, sometimes a few, sometimes a week or year's worth. And if you don't believe me, I'm gonna go ahead and say it and expose myself, because I know I didn't want to hear it, but I needed help at one point too. There was a point in my life I didn't feel like I wanted to be here. There was a point in my life where I did not want to be. Did I think about suicide? Committing it? No. Not as much anyways. Not as much as a few people. Because I always remember, be here for your friends. Be here for the people who are looking at you to help them with their emotions, their feelings. Always did. It was one of the main reasons I stayed. I wanted to help people. And believe me or not, yes, I do it out of the kindness of my heart. And that's, the basic main reason I'm posting this video. I don't have a script for this stuff. I stutter a lot while making this. And it is a really sensitive topic for me to even talk about myself. I had to go through it once. And yeah, it feels horrible. Yeah, it feels like there's no other option. But when you have your whole life ahead of you, and you feel horrid and you feel like your last option to kill yourself at the age of fucking heck 5 to 12, and for males from 12 to I think it was like from as young as you think to as old as you can think for a male. Females more like their early 20s to late 60s, I think it was. I'm not saying men have it harder. Men just learn to not show their feelings. And I'll tell you, as a male myself, I do find it hard to express my feelings a good bit, because I've learned to hide it. I mean, yeah, you'll see me crack up a face, like a smile or a laugh, a good 24/7 times a day. 24/7, but like, that's just because sometimes I got good at hiding it. No, just because you think you're fine doesn't mean you're actually fine. And I get that you tell people you're okay, but you're not really okay. Yes, that is also fine. But one day you're gonna have to talk to someone. You're gonna have to let someone know how you feel. And trust me, it'll feel like the weight has been lifted on your shoulder. Off your shoulder. Cause, I mean, whereas the remainder of how when I didn't tell no one, I felt like I was lifting an anvil the size of the Burj Khalifa. And my pain was real. Everything was so hurtful and painful. I want y'all to remember, even if you think that you can handle it, at least talk to someone about it. And I know if you can handle it, and most people do, are able to, at least express it with someone that you trust and you find comfort in. Because just even speaking about, oh, I got in a conversation with my least favorite person today. I know that some people want to get that off their chest. I know there's probably a few people who have words like, oh, my friend wants to jump me and whatnot. So sometimes people want to get that off their chest. I know there's gonna be a few people who make fun of suicide. I don't know what that portion is like how big it is, but I'll be so thrilled. I don't like to joke around with it because I've also lost my step uncle to suicide. I don't really call him my step uncle. I call him my uncle. But I lost him to suicide. I want to say September, November of August of 2024. And it hurt, but I mean, I had already learned to express myself by then, so I was pretty much I was able to deal with it. And with the help of my mom, I could deal with it. I talked it out, told her how I felt, and most of the time that's it. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just have that one good talk with the person you love the most. And sometimes you need a lot more. Sometimes you just go to a talk or therapist. And I get most people don't trust therapists. Trust me, I didn't trust mine. For the first few months I lied on my screening. It wasn't until I actually did what she told me to, like go outside, go get like a breath of fresh air now and then, go connect with nature. And for me, since I'm a sporty kid, mine was just go play soccer. Go teach your little cousin to play soccer. So I got better eventually. And if I know I can get better, I know a good bit of people out there can. I know it's hard. I know it's the most unsettling emotion you can feel. The feeling of wanting to kill yourself is it's indescribable. Because it's a tremendous amount of pain and suffering that build up that lead to people wanting to do that. And mind you, I only started to feel suicidal and whatnot was when I lost my stepdad. But I didn't know he was my stepdad until I was 9. Because of reasons I will not say. But yeah, all I can really say is my dad really didn't want me, so, or he didn't want the responsibility of me. And this isn't about me. This is about the people who are suicidal. I'm making this for them. If they want to talk to me, they can talk to me. If they want, if they really want to, they should talk to someone they love and they trust. You can't take that from me. Take it from a trustful source. You can go about this in many different ways. I went with talking it out. Because for me, it was easier to just say, oh, this is what hurts. This is how I felt about the certain topic. And to get stuff off my chest, to speak to someone, made it a lot better because I felt like I had someone who could understand me. And that I didn't have to be worried or that I was going to be judged. There's nothing I probably should have worried about. But I know how it feels to not trust people. Because nowadays, you really can't trust no one. You really can't. So, like, if you believe in God, then pray to God. Pray. You just pray. Pray, pray, pray. It'll get better. Eventually. Eventually, it'll get better. Slowly, sometimes fast. It depends on how you want to take it. If you want to take it pretty quickly, sometimes I don't recommend that. But if you want to deal with it on the fast end, go for it. It probably 50 out of 100 times you most likely will. Sometimes you won't. Some trauma takes harder to deal with than others. Sometimes it's too unbearable, sometimes people bear with it. So I'll be completely honest. If you feel like you're taking a long time to heal, just don't overthink it, because you're not. We all heal in different ways and time and how we go about it. I wasn't. At first, I wanted to get it fast so I could get it done with and get out of there. But later on, I learned, okay, I'll take this slower. Even if that meant I had to go an hour and 30 minutes. But yeah. If you ever feel like that, consult with someone. Consult. No. Well, that's as far as I can get with this preaching tonight. I'll probably speak about the effects on it later. This one I will do each week. This one I will. This one I definitely will. So, at that, hope y'all have a good night, good day, good afternoon, good morning, and best life, and see you on the next one. If it's not this, another talk about this, another talk about anything else going on the road. Then have fun enjoying a retarded video of me playing a game and raging. But at that, bye guys.